We come over here to the shelves. At the very top, we have my Nintendo 64 collection. I have about 40 something, 50 games in those plastic cases, but I also use the EverDrive 64. One other thing is I have a few other games in between. Also NBA Live 99, All-Star Baseball 2000 were games I had growing up. My brother and me played the heck out of those games, and also I made sure that I got those games again in their boxes. And here we got the N64 encyclopedia that resides right here with the N64 collection and 4 different color controllers. Right below is the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 section. I've had to reorganize this a little bit because it was initially down below there, but I was running out of space and I needed to make some room. So I'll show you later a shelf I got to kind of alleviate some of that space. But yeah, here we got the only physical Switch 2 games I have are Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hyrule Warriors. I'm sure there's another one here, Pokemon Legends ZA. I want to say, oh yeah, Mario Kart World was bundled in my Nintendo Switch, so it's not a physical copy. Right below, we have the Nintendo Wii section. It's about, I don't know, like 20 games there. We've got a bunch of little figures that my wife's picked up over the years, and I have an almost complete collection of all the Wii controllers, all the Wiimotes, and their respective amiibos. But I am missing the Yoshi. Yep, I'm missing the Yoshi Wiimote. So we have the Alarmo, Yoshi Egg, and a Yoshi from the store. It makes sounds and stuff, so it's really cool. Then down below, the statue of Luigi's Mansion, a couple of Boos and King Boo, as well as Metroid and Samus, and a couple more amiibos. And then below, there are some of the consoles that I've put away that are not currently plugged in. Most of them work currently. One of the white Xbox 360s is having a red ring of death, and the gray PlayStation 1 was not reading discs last time I tried it. Oh, sorry, and that OG Xbox is not modded, but I need to fix the disc drive because the rubber band was loose, and I haven't been able to do that yet. I do have another Xbox that's currently plugged in, that's why I haven't gotten around to it. But let's make our way over here, and at the very top we have PlayStation 3 collection, and then I have one of those pixel art screens, and all of these turns on with a command home automation, and I'll show that at a later point. But here is the PlayStation 2 collection. Right now it's covered in amiibos, but in the back you'll see a bunch of games. I need to kind of organize this in the next couple of days. Maybe you can give me some ideas. If you like this content, leave a comment and hit that like button. Here we have my PlayStation collection and Sega Dreamcast collection. One of my precious possessions here is not some of these expensive games, but the fact that I got almost every Sega Dreamcast demo, and I can show you that at a later point as well. Here is a display of most of the amiibos, showing here in with a display tower from inspired in like Mario. Then down below, there's my PlayStation, Vita, PSP, PS4, and PS5 collection. It is packed. I need to address that soon. Over here, there's some overflow stuff with the VR. There's some Xbox 360 and OG Xbox collection there. This was originally like a Zelda shrine, and I had to move some stuff away. Currently, I need to consolidate this and perhaps only have a Zelda shrine in one shelf, and that way I can maybe move some of the PlayStation stuff to the side and up, and we'll see. And then at the very top, it's a little miscellaneous, so it's like a Sega shrine with Sonic, Knuckles, a couple of my Sega Genesis games, and there's a Sega Dreamcast keyboard that actually works, and I use it to play the Typing of the Dead. Great game. All right, as we turn around here, I have some of my, this is the kind of like the one of two retro sections. That's the retro corner over there. And this is just like I don't have a name for it, honestly. But here I have plugged in a PlayStation 2, NES, SNES, and the OG Xbox. That OG Xbox is modded, so it's got a lot of Sega and Nintendo games there, but I also like to play from the actual cartridges and stuff from time to time. And so that's what this section's for. This is a wireless charger inspired on the Breath of the Wild my wife got for me a few years ago, and it is fantastic. I don't know if it's not working right now. Oh well. This is my trash can. It's a bullet bill. All right, as we go along, we go to the new shelf. This shelf is the one that I just put together a few days ago to kind of take some of the overflow from the Zelda Shrine, and we have a bunch of board games in there, and then Zelda Shrine over here, a couple of the encyclopedias and Bowser and a couple of figures. The Game Boy shelf lives here, and a couple more Nintendo stuff. So it's a little tight, but I had a smaller shelf here. That's the one that you see over there, and I repurposed that to host some of the different steering wheels and SimRacing related stuff. That's the VR and a couple more things over there. And then as we turn around here, here's the couch. It's big, but it's shaped in such a way that it doesn't feel cumbersome for the space, and it's very comfortable. It fits 5 people comfortably, and if you're good friends, fits like 6 or 7. So it's really good stuff. Over there in the corner, I have a few consoles plugged in: N64, Dreamcast, PS1, PS2, and the GameCube. But right now, and a Wii. But right now, I need to do some work over there and clean that up a little. But it's a good area to kind of just play some games and just look at some of the stuff on the wall. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know, just looking at this makes me feel good. Here we go with the main entertainment center. Here we have a 55-inch TV that's capable of 4K 120. So when I play here, I play with high refresh rates, and it's really cool, and I love it. But for the most part, when I am playing, I'm down here, I am mostly in the sim rig, whether I am racing or playing, just streaming, playing any game. I mostly do it here. It is very comfortable. It might not look like it, but this HFA Pro is actually very cushiony, and so I can sit here for hours and not feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. And again, this is the shelf that used to have all my Game Boys, and I repurposed it to have sim racing related stuff, Gran Turismo, my Fast and the Furious cars, and some Formula One cars, and a couple of helmets and stuff like that. So it's really fun. And just one last pan around the room.